Hey everybody, welcome back to LeftPawGaming. Today we've got some more of my walkthrough footage of Lost Judgment. Last video, Yokohama 99 was attacked by the Liumang. We fought off their leader Tesso, and this video we're going to deal with the fallout while finally getting to interview Ehara. Let's jump in. Return to Yokohama 99. Alright, back to the boys. We gotta see what's going on with them. We're gonna run. We're really just down the street? Or is this like where we kind of dropped off at? I don't know, we didn't walk from where we fought. It was just kind of a little cutscene after we got out of the alley. Unless we were literally just around the block. That would have been funny. I didn't pay attention during the chase. Like how far we actually traveled away. Uh-oh. Somebody's down.
Sugiura!
Yagamishi! Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo.
Oh, what happened to him?
What happened?
He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Liumang wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiura, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next. They got me. My pinky.
They broke it? Hey, are you okay?
I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagamishi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
It hurts.
Wow, so he's been being tailed.
If they want me, then come after me.
Doc, I think the Liumang were part of the plan, as bait. They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked.
Well, that's not good. Hopefully Sugiura's back on his feet quickly. All these windows taped up now.
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Liumang. But here's the hitch.
He stared right at the camera. Who are these guys?
There were 7 of them, and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Liumang.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here.
Right, so who are they?
Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ehara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
Though, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
That's a lot of people to,
Really?
like, keep tied
Why
up.
do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips.
Yep.
One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ehara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
I don't
If
know.
it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, who'd throw their
Same.
life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
Considering the area's volatility, the Liumang are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komijul, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
Right.
No.
I wouldn't say that. These guys are involved.
This footage is the
Somehow.
lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. The Liumang letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
It's not nothing.
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Jincho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Jincho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours.
You really bumping out, Kuwana?
Sorry, Kaito-san. But I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
Wow.
Well, hey, never chase what leaves.
Hold on. I can't believe he just walked out like that. So if it's too thick for him to stick around, then maybe, you know, because he fought the White Masks. But now extra involvement's going a little above his head. Interesting. So the missing, teacher's murder, evidence updated, and persons of interest updated. And now we rest. Is this going to end the chapter? Don't tell me. No, we haven't seen that red knife yet. Rest on the couch, and... suspense? Nope, new day. Perfect.
The agony. I was in a cold sweat all of yesterday. At this rate, I'll be forced to type one-handed. If you do the math, my pinky is worth more than an average person's whole hand. We're talking about at least a 30% drop in efficiency.
It's been a while since I got it this bad. I might even throw up.
So, leaving Kamurocho made you rusty, huh?
Really, with that? If I could wish the pain away, I would, man.
Hey, if you've got the energy to complain, you'll be just fine.
I'm gonna make this up to you guys. I promise.
Well, if you want to do that, we'll need to figure out who and where they are.
Yeah, agreed.
There's a high possibility this group is directly behind Mikoshiba's murder. And of course, that would mean they know Ehara as well. How about swapping more info with the Kanagawa police?
Let's save that for when we really need it. We're not the authorities here, so we need to play our cards close to our chest.
I think
good
that's
move.
a wise decision.
Yep. So what do we do now?
Saori-san's on top of getting things set up with Ehara, right? In that case, I'll head back to Kamurocho. Take your time prepping. We can always regroup up there.
Nuh-uh, I'm gonna head to Kamurocho right now. I ain't playing these waiting games. Let's go. He's not even following us. Oh, so we really have some free time if we wanted to. But we're not taking it. We're going straight to Kamurocho. Right there at the bottom. Kamurocho. So we get $100 back for taking the cab. That's awesome. Costs $500, I get $100 back. $400 cab ride.
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
What the hell?
Really?
Kaito's senses tingling or something?
I mean, it doesn't look like
Maybe they are.
super crowded or
Well,
anything.
no
so-
point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Saori-san before the interview.
Alright, to sorry. So we're heading to Genda Law, right? That's probably where she's gonna be. Oh, okay. Just a cutscene as I hit the car.
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
A lot more punks.
Hey, don't I know you two? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before?
Street punks
A few
approaching
years
us.
ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
I don't know. Don't recognize him.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
For 5 years, you're just looking now?
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years? What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
You trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions?
Get 'em.
You're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Get out of here. Here we go.
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
Oh, here we go. Street thugs. Gonna hand out some street justice. Grab this. This is Nada. Can't tell if that's an M or an N while I'm beating on it. I gotta be close to having enough points to get a few new skills. I may upgrade one of the other stances and start using that one. I've been fighting in Tiger for a little bit now. But I did find, like, Tiger has a secret, like, special attack, which I don't know how the hell to use. But that's why I've been using it so much. Maybe I can figure it out. I haven't. I need to look up controls, apparently. But I may just switch up stances here, upgrade one of the other ones, use that some. Don't want to be a one-trick pony. Oh, that little chin tap. What in the... Get out of here. Get away from me, street thugs.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Kaito-san.
Huh? It's Akutsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
He just took a selfie with us?
Ex-Yakuza? Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
RK officer.
This guy you're after. He was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town. I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say If there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut. You wouldn't even see it coming, detective.
Sure I will.
Yeah. So don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next time.
Okay. Akatsu, you said? Did he get very far in the Tojo clan?
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board.
Interesting.
So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the win. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Who the hell knows? After the Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones. The family left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs.
Interesting.
If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
All right, can we get to Genda Law now? I mean, what do we just deal with right there? So, is this going to be something, before we get moving, is this going to be something that we're going to have to, like, dive into? Like, it was a main story beat. Granted, other randomly segmented side cases have been main story to start. But, I don't really know, man. I'm kind of curious, like, is this missing person something that's going to tie in? Are we going to need to maybe employ the gang that we just bumped into in Kamurocho here, the arcade gang or clan or whatever the hell they were called, and use them against the Liumang? Like, would they even be down to help us? Are we going to have an opportunity to get them to help us? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm curious what the reason for some of this is, or if it's just, you know, kind of ambiguous, like just rolling with the punches as life would throw things at you. But to me, I think it'd be interesting if we have to call into Akatsu in the arcade. Oh, here we go, more arcade. Maybe we're not going to get them to help us after we beat the hell out of all of them. But who knows? Take this bite. Oh, can't use it anymore. And you. And you. Nice. What was that? That's something I hadn't done before. That was an action kick there. So I ran up to him and did some attacks. That was interesting. Look at him stretching.
Oh, sorry-san. Yagami-san made it.
Sorry for the wait. I ran into some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good to go for a while.
Man,
Ehara is waiting, and so are the answers.
she is cold.
First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Oh, Hey.
Well, this ain't my department. Fill me in back at the office, okay?
You know how hard it is?
I might even
to
tidy the
shine
place
an
up a
ego?
bit if you're lucky. Lots of open bottles to polish off.
Oh, we're going?
Yes, we're going. You know we're going. Now get down here. No taxi right outside, huh? Is that one in the distance up there on the right? We'll go up there and find out. I don't know if I should necessarily run with Suori-san following me like this. Will she run in the heels and skirt? Yeah, looks like it. Cool. Cool, cool. Here we go. 410 yen, huh? Let's get going. I'm excited for this interview. This is going to be the first time we get to talk to Ehara. I wonder how much control we'll actually have. Tokyo Detention Center.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ehara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Anti-nuisance ordinance defendant.
No
Jesus.
Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Kenda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, and so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
This feels very tense.
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
Haha. You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba. You blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
How do you know this?
Ehara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san.
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
What? Insane taxi. Oh, here we go. We're going to show off evidence. Yep. Which one? Let's show them the guys, I think.
Mind taking a look at this?
That's supposed to be security footage?
I've deduced that these are the killers.
Oh.
Seems they didn't want me probing around Ijincho. They even hurt my friends to send a message. Not only that, they turned a local gang against me. The first time they tailed me, I was heading to a meetup with Sawa-sensei from Serio High School. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
Ugh.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. They felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved.
Sounds like a guilty man to me.
It's nothing short of
Somehow.
insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
Then it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
Wow. That was nuts. Alright guys, we're cutting it off right there. That was super intense with Ehara. Couple thoughts I have. One, he said he groped a businesswoman. From all the footage I saw, she wasn't really dressed like a businesswoman. Not the way that Saori-san was just dressed in our meeting. Like, that to me is more business attire. The girl that he groped was in more of like a, what I would say is just more casual wear. Maybe I'm looking into like what she was wearing too much. But here's a thought that I just had. What if the girl that he groped was in on it? What if? Like, there could be so many possibilities. I don't know. But just a random thought. But when we come back, we have a very shocking revelation that is going to end this chapter and start chapter 5. So, as usual, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next video.